What's up, Boss Don? So today we're actually talking about something on topic for once. And guess what that is? Cleaning shoes. We're gonna be profiling sneaker wipes by Sneaker Lab. Now, before we even talk about the brand, I just want to start off by saying that if you're new to this channel, my name is Curtis Dondino. I do unboxings, fashion commentary, a little bit of this and that. But before we even get into anything, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, because once you see this video and some of the other videos, you're gonna be like, damn, I should have subscribed a long time ago. So you might as well just do it now. Likes and comments to come. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you don't like it. Comment and let me know what you think. But so let's get right into it. So I was on Amazon and I just happened to come across these, and I was just like, let me get these, put in my car. I was about to do a video on like 10 things from Amazon that every guy needs to have in their car, and this was one of them. And I feel like sneaker wipes are important because you always gonna have to wipe off your shoes unless you're wearing some shoes that are intentionally dirty. Now, this was a pack of 10. Let me see how much was it first, because I believe it might be, I think it was $10 for a pack of 12. So it's $10 for a pack of 12. And so you have to ask yourself the question, is this worth like a little less than $1 a piece? Beyond that, I do think it is something essential, and it is something that we all need. You can cop these on Amazon. I linked them in my Amazon storefront, so be sure to check the links. But beyond that, I just want to talk a little bit about the brand, right? So they founded in 2012, so they've been in business for a little over 10 years now. I think they just celebrated their anniversary. The brand is kind of like built on the aesthetics, I'll say, of like their name, Sneaker Lab. So they kind of focus on like the periodic table. And if you look at a lot of their designs, they'll have like this SW here. Well, let me show you that. There's this SW here. And that SW is kind of looks like a something off the periodic table, like an element. And if you go on their website, they literally have like an array of products that kind of have that same stuff. Like the sneaker protector, it's SP. If it's sneaker cleaner, SC. If it's leather care, it's LC. They also have a lot of stuff, and we'll get into that in a second. But I just really wanted to talk about how minimalist their brand is and how it's so cool in that sense. They say that they are readily biodegradable. I'm not really sure what that means. I guess that means you don't have to have more than one step. You could just probably discard it and it'll be biodegradable. That's really good, because we don't want to waste stuff, especially when you could use like one rag to do like 10 pairs of shoes. But this is more for convenience than anything. So we're going to test it out. I've had these for a while. The package is supposed to be resealable, but it kind of feels like it's missing the reseal part. But I'm not sure if it's supposed to be resealable. Maybe it's supposed to be like one of those things where it's like, you just put them in your car or something. But so this is how an individual pack looks. So I'm gonna open it up. First off, I want to see how moist it is. That's one. Two, I want to see, of course, how it works, but how large it is too, because that's important. So right off the bat, it feels really moist, but not like soaking wet, which you wouldn't want, especially because this is safe for, I think, a lot of different. Let me see. I believe it said it was safe for suede, nubuck, leather, and canvas. So when you can do all those materials, you won't want something super wet. The smell is pretty good. It doesn't smell too much like a bleach or a cleaner. Now let's see how big this bad boy is. Oh, okay, it's not too big. It's really not. I feel like this is a decent size. I feel like it could be bigger. Personally, I'm going to do something. Okay, you can't really rip it. Judge your mother. Okay, I've ripped mine because I like to use it. So today we have a Balenciaga track that is pretty fucking dirty, because I just wear these to like run around, or if I'm coming to the store and I know I'm be doing a lot of work. These are my go-tos, and they are very dirty. I wish I could show y'all more so up close. I mean, I guess that's the point, so maybe I should show the shoe more up close. I want to find like a target area, like, okay, see right here, that like piece of dirt. We're gonna try to get that. We're gonna try to get that right now. Baby, let me see, man. I gotta move up closer to the camera so y'all can focus on me how I do it. Let me see. What I will say is it's giving magic eraser vibes. Like, everything's coming super clean. And mind you, I'm only using like one part of it. And that's why I think, honestly, going forward, I feel like they should split each pack. They should split each one into something more so around this size. Or, I mean, I guess you could just use more than one. But the thing is, you don't really need to use more than one. So, let me see. Did somebody text me? No. My camera was hating. But, all I was saying was, like, I feel like because you only need to use such a small part of it, maybe you don't gotta rip it. But this is really working well so far. I feel like the only bad thing about it is the fact that I know, because I've only used such a small part of one half and it's already done so much work, I know for a fact that I truly could have probably, you know, cleaned more than one pair of shoes with this. So the only downside is that it works too good. I mean, like, you don't really need a full wipe to wipe, you know, or clean your shoes. So that just gives me the inclination that I could have had, you know, maybe saved it, or maybe half is for one side or half is for the other side. But these are really coming clean, especially in like some places I didn't even really like see the dirt. Like, I wear these a lot, like so much. Look at this. I've never seen anything like this before. Like, and that's built up. This feels like a type of new, like a leather right here. So let's just see how it cleans leather, because we've been cleaning a lot of like whatever this material is. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. And like in my older ages, I really don't clean my shoes because a lot of the shoes I wear are kind of like made to look that way. So, but look at that now. That really worked. Wow. These bad boys are coming clean. And these shoes really, these shoes have been through hell and back, honestly, because they get ran in, walked in. Ouch! I had something to see something poking me in them. That's how you know when a shoe's been really worn. One thing about me, I feel like I definitely get my money out of majority of the Balenciagas I buy because I wear them. And that's what I like about Balenciagas, especially like the tracks, the track 2s, the runners. But y'all, this is one wipe, mind you. One wipe. I really couldn't do anything for this part. I think this part is reflective right here. I'm gonna let it focus. Okay, hopefully that focuses. But I couldn't really do much for that. I hope y'all can't hear the robot back in the back room, because it's just the fucking bumping into every wall you see. I can just hear it. But they working really good. Some more stuff about the brand I want to discuss. They do collabs with like other brands. Like, I don't know if y'all remember the brand Nice. They kind of had like a Supreme vibe. If you go on their website, they have like shoe kits that I guess they teamed up with them to do. I think they did a collab with Sneaker Freaker. I'm not really sure what that is. They also did a list of their 10 best shoes. Y'all want to go through that one? No. Alright, first let's just talk about some of their other products. So they have a sneaker care kit, which retails for $30. The wipes, they got a 30 pack that's $21.99. They got another kit for $15.99. They have a sneaker protector, a sneaker cleaner, and an odor protector. But y'all niggas with the stinking feet. Now see, look at me. I could wear my shoes all the way 2019, 2020, 2021. I don't know why. My feet sweat, but they never stink. It's just like a God-given talent, I guess. I don't know. I'm really grateful for that. But what I will say is, I'm not fortunate in other places. That's so embarrassing. Why did I say that? Oh my God. Edit that out. Edit that out. Edit that out. But they also did a collab with Axel Arigato, which I usually like that brand. I like all of their like packaging, all of their branding, everything. So I really think it's tough that basically Sneaker Wipes just did like a cool collab with them, because what to me it signifies is just that, like, okay, we're willing to lend our brand technology, so to speak, or, you know, proprietary resources to other brands, because I'm sure it's the same product with just different packaging, but sometimes that's all you need. Because to me, if, like, you know, when you live in a fly life, everything makes you flyer. Especially if you, it's one thing to be pretentious with it. Like, I know a lot of people are very pretentious with it. Like, they want to pull out their stuff to show people that they got it. But like, you know, when it's truly for you and you like pull out your Axe or Arigato sneaker wipe, it's just like, damn. No, I don't got no Axe. I don't need no wipe. Okay, check them out. But I just want to say, Sneaker Lab, I'm going to give y'all a motherfucking. I'm not. I kind of sound like I'm hating because honestly, I had this idea. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do sneaker wipe, but I didn't do them. So I gotta give y'all a 10 out of 10. If y'all want to send me some stuff, we can do some more videos. We can make some more content. Do that. Get on that. But in the meantime, you know they say asking you shall receive. But in the meantime, like these things. And by the way, like I just cleaned the sole of my shoe because the shoes probably wasn't that dirty. It probably wasn't the best shoe to do. I should have did like a Rick Owen or something with a white sole. Something's a little harder to clean. But like, look at the dirt that's just coming off from like one swipe. Like they really are good at picking up dirt. The texture of it, like it's kind of like a mesh. It's not like a soft wipe. So it really does a better job. But it's also not like one of those like, you ever had those wipes and it kind of like brittle and it kind of got that texture that you could tell if you rub it up against something, it's going to be coarse enough to get something. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the camera keep hating and turning off on me. But essentially, you want it to be, like, you know how some of them have that like coarse material, almost like it feels gritty at the fingers, to the extent that when you go to touch them, you can tell it's going to get something off your shoe because it has that texture. But being as though these are for suede and leather and nubuck as well, you can't have something that got a grit to it because then it'll just mess up the suede. Trust me. You ever try to clean a pair of Timbs? You ever try to clean a pair of Chanel Timbs? One of my biggest videos is on Timbs. You ever seen me do a cleaning Timbs video? No, because certain shoes they aren't easily clean. Now, if y'all want a real test would be trying one of these with some Timbs, some Chanel, like with some suede. That's the real test. But in the meantime, they did my little tracks well. I mean, I got dirt that I didn't even see off of them, and I'm just. And these, when I tell y'all, these have really been through the ringer. They've been through the ringer. So, I'm just really excited. You see, like, all the dirt that came off. But mind you, they still have a dampness to them. And I'm sure they probably could go. Like, I'm sure you could probably clean 2 whole sneakers with 1 wipe. So, that's really good. Because you want to be able to really get a good use out of them. One thing I am noticing toward the end, though, is they tend to fray. And these shoes are so filthy. But they tend to, like, fray. You probably can't see them. Put it by my black hoodie. Too far? You see that? They tend to like fray after a while. So, you know, that's just something you want to keep in mind. But other than that, still a 10 out of 10 because I've never really seen a wipe that really is able to get a good amount of stuff off like this without me having to use like 3 wipes. I mean, when I use a Clorox wipe, I gotta use 2 wipes on 1 pair of shoes. Because my shoes, they sit on like white shelves. Like I got the little IKEA closet stuff in my closet room. And I always try to wipe the bottom of the shoe up. I don't give a fuck what's on the top of the shoe. I know it's so ironic. But I wipe the bottom of the shoe because it's still on the white shelf. And no lie, bro. I be using like 2 or 3 Clorox wipes. I feel like this one would have did the trick for like, you know, 2 pair of sneakers. And I be using 1 sometimes on... I be using 2 on like 1 sneaker. But overall, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just a quick review. If you guys want to check that out, don't forget it is in my description. I do have a link to it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you already commented, like, subscribe. Have you ever used these wipes before? Do you have a white brand that you use that you would like to recommend? Any cleaning tips? Let a brother know. Alright, Bostons.